Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. Arc'teryx athlete Ines Papert has just returned from Patagonia with her climbing partner Mayan Smith-Gobat. They successfully climbed the extremely difficult route Riders on the Storm. They managed to free climb all but 2 pitches of the route. Dodging rocks that almost crushed their portaledge and terrible weather, this route put up a heck of a fight.
Hi, my name is Ines Papert. I'm a German climber, alpinist, and living in Bavaria. That's my playground. I'm just recently got back from Patagonia, from Torre Central, and I'm still tired and psyched about the beauty of the landscape and the beauty of the climb Riders on the Storm. We have repeated 25 years after the first ascent. Riders on the Storm is a pretty amazing line. It's about 1,200 meters long, the entire climb, and it's on the east face of Torre Central. My climbing partner was Mayan Smith-Gobat from New Zealand. She's half German actually, so we had the possibility to speak in my mother language to each other. That helped a lot to communicate while we were climbing. But beside us there was also Thomas Senf in the wall, joining us, helping us, suffering with us, and shooting photos and video. When we flew in, we were like, holy shit, it's already so good weather in Patagonia, which is obviously pretty rare. So we were kind of nervous to be too late. So we just went straight into the airport in El Calafate, took the next bus, grabbed some food, got the next morning into the park by a little bus, and started to hike in. 2 days after our arrival in Patagonia, we've been already on the face. The entire line has 36 pitches and pretty hard climbing. I thought it's not just rock climbing, it's full-on alpine climbing. Icy cracks, chimneys full of ice, and just not enough to ice climb it, but too icy to not ice climb it. I, for example, used the first time in my life an ice shoe and an ice boot and a crampon on my right foot and a rock shoe on my left foot. And I climbed with one ice tool and left the other behind for protection. We could not have free climb or not even climb it without those, for me, new techniques. We did find a really hard variation. The original line, there is one pitch where we didn't figure out any possibility. It's just a blank slab. So we were psyched about the new variation that was like 5 pitches, 1 pitch down and 4 other pitches up and back to the original line. But we didn't want to spend too much time on those pitches because we thought it would be smart to use a good weather window to summit. That was the perfect day ever. There was no wind on the top, there was a blue sky, no clouds, and you had a view all the way to the Antarctica, almost. The night after we summited, we've been tired and we immediately slept in our portaledges until the time a huge piece of rock hit our fly and portaledge and was just sitting next to my knee. I was shaking. I was just almost out of control because I thought that was such an intense and really dangerous situation. Because I don't want to die while I'm sleeping, and it's just so hard to avoid those dangers on that wall. You know, when I climb a big icicle on an ice climb, it's a little bit up to me if that thing comes down or not. I can kind of deal with the risk. I know where I place my last protection, and if that piece is ripping off, I'm still safe enough to survive, you know? But when stuff is flying just next to you from 600-800 meters higher and just passing you again and again and even hitting you almost in portaledge, it's not so pleasant. We stayed on the wall and we still focused on the free ascent, but my motivation was to get it done as soon as possible, to get away from the entire risk up there. You know, when you spend so much time in one and the same place, when you share not just a spoon and food and anything, everything, when you even share your toothbrush, that needs a special relationship. And to figure that out, we were appointed last summer in Canada, and that worked pretty well. And I noticed Mayan is a really focused person, like really motivated, and once she is psyched on a line, she can suffer, she can work harder than almost anybody I met in my life. She's a pretty tough person. Yeah, Mayan and I are appointed already again for something else. She's psyched on going back to Patagonia, and she would love me to come back as well, but I'm not gonna go. I think it has something to do with my responsibilities to my son, and I totally understand her that she wants to go back. It's obvious that she can do it when she's lucky enough with the weather, and I hope she's gonna find a good partner again.
If you want to hear more from Ines, she's doing a talk at the Arc'teryx Academy here in Chamonix in June. Registration opens on March the 15th, so head over to their website to guarantee your place. That's it for today. Make sure you come back tomorrow for our regular Friday ice climbing series.